Hello everyone, welcome to the orbit of the coding. So today I am going to explain what is directives in Angular. So Angular directive is help us to manipulate the DOM. DOM stands for document object model. This is a programming interface. It's rela- directly dependent to the web page of the structure. So basically, directive uh, help us to change our HTMLs. We if we need to put in any condition in the HTML tags, or if we need to create some table based on the conditions, we need to display some area based on the condition, or we need to change uh, some class of our HTML page, then Angular directives is very helpful. So in Angular, we have three types of directives. Here you can see that. So we have component directives, we have structural directive, and we have attribute directives. So in component directives, we have at the rate component decorator. So here you can see that. So with the help of component decorator, we can change the our template of the page. If you need to change the template, then we can use uh, a component decorator. So this is at the rate component. This is the component decorator, and here we are put some template URL, style URL. So these stands for the template. We can change the template as per our requirements. And another one is structural directive. So structure directive we have NgIf, NgFor, and NgSwitch. So this is similar like plain C sharp condition. NgIf, if we need to put some if else condition, then we can in the HTML page, in the UI, in the user interface, then we can use star and NgIf. And similar for NgFor, uh, if we need to add some like div, some tables, some TRTD based on the loops, then we can use NgFor, and NgSwitch based on our expression condition. It is true false, then we can use NgSwitch. And attribute directives are like if we need to add some class ng class or NgStyle dynamically, then we can use ng directives. So let's flip to the I show you some examples. I already added some code to save our times. So I just going to show you the example of NgIf. So here you can see that I have created one div, and we have put the condition NgIf is so. If is so is a boolean type. If this is true, then we are able to display the inside the content in the table content, right? So if we use ngif similarly in the Angular 18 version, you need to import the ngFor ngIf NgSwitch switch cases and switch default. If you didn't add this directives here, then we were got the exceptions in your page. So so here you can see that I have put is so. Currently is so is true. Here you can see that. So I'm going to build the application, and let's see how. 1 second. Actually, I build a I create a example for you, and in order to create an example, we have few exceptions. I already resolve these exceptions. You can see in the terminals. I'm going to fetch the localhost URL to serve the application, open into the Chrome. No issue. I create a new terminal, and use ngserve command. No, if you want to use a different port, I don't want to use a different port, so put n. Okay, so we can see that port already in use. To specify, okay, this port is already in use, right? So I can just open the local port. Yeah, here you can see that inside the div, we have uh, bind the data ng4. We have created one array of employee info, and in the employee info we have create some property name, designation, location, and assign some value, and bind this value through the ng4 loop. Here you can see that ng4 loop we need to define object employee, and based on our, so this is the table, and in the tr session we add our condition, and this is the dynamically data we pull out. So we have three records on this. So based on the three records, the three row should create it. You can see that. Just save the application. Here you can see that we have a three row name, designation, locations, and it's there. And so if I change the condition, it's so false, and save this, you can see that the div section is gone because the condition is false. And similarly, in the switch case, so these are the syntax of switch case. So I have created one div. This is the parent div, and inside the div we have put some conditions. So based on our these current session value, we have to display the divs. So this is the basic examples. So inside the divs, in our requirements, we can put some forms. We can add different type of forms based on our conditions. So we can use in our project based on that. So you can, in the code you can see that in the current session we have added a value as spring. So that's why it's a springtime season is display here. So if I gonna change the value of like summer and save it. So now like these like switch case, this switch case is true, and we have to display its time, it's summertime display in our web page. Yeah, it's summertime. So thank you guys for watching this Angular directive sessions. So if you have any questions, then put it in the comment box, and I will try to resolve your query. So happy learning and happy coding. Thank you. Thank you so much.